It's Thursday night. Yeah, so if you hear a noise in the background, Sis watching football, talking on the phone, okay? So pardon the noise. It is a little bit before 9 and I am gonna quickly make the duck and run. I'm gonna quickly make a pizza crust, well, pizza crust for 2 pizzas. I'm gonna quickly make them with the dough recipe that I used to make the Pop-Tarts. I used it to make a pizza and some other little sweet danishes. I have a recipe just for this dough. If I can get creative and learn how to do the little eye thingy card, I always am gonna try and I just get in a hurry. So what I got going on here. So I have my recipe from that, and that made so much dough that it was a lot of dough. And I made a large pizza, several Pop-Tarts, and a bunch of danishes and some sweet Hot Pockets and all the things. Like I made a lot of things with it. So we don't need that much. So what am I doing right now? I'm gonna introduce myself. My name is Tony and I'm on a ketogenic diet, and I do a lot of cooking and recipe videos here. I do some shopping hauls, I have reviewed some products. I do some collabs. I'm filming a chocolate collab tonight too. That's going out tomorrow with Miss C, aka Keto Mama. So I can't wait to get that together. I tested 4 different recipes. I took them to work this morning. The girls all tried them and they voted. So what I am coming to you with is voted by them. So if you don't like it, I'll give you all their DMs on Instagram. Anyways, so if you don't know, I meal prep for all the girls at work that pitch in on the groceries, and I do the cooking and I bring the foods and they stay on keto. So helps them get healthy, and they don't have a lot of weight to lose, but they just need to get healthy. So I have lost 70 pounds. I'm kind of on a stall, but I have some thyroid autoimmune things going on, so I am not going to let it stress me out. We just hit 500 subscribers last weekend. I'm super excited, and welcome to all our new friends, and welcome to all our steadies. I am so happy you're here, and I love all the great comments I've been getting lately. Please keep them coming. It really makes me happy to interact with you guys, and I read all the comments. I either thumbs up and heart it until I can get back a reply, but I try very hard to make sure I reply to everyone. But as my channel's growing, I've figured out it's gonna get busier and busier and busier, which is fine with me, and I'm happy to do the work. No problem. So chat with me in the box down below and do the thing and all the things, you know, the bell and the subscribe and the thumbs and all the things. Just do the things and make a comment. I'll be happy. Okay, so what have I got going? I had this recipe from when I made all of that, and it's really big, so I'm halving it. So in this bowl, I have 1 1/4 cups of almond flour. I have 1 tablespoon of oat fiber, which looks like this. I have 1/8 of a teaspoon of xanthan gum, which I keep in this container because the one that comes in wasn't resealable, so that keeps it nice and fresh. I have 2 eggs. I have put them in some warm water because I'm just home from work and I did not have time to let them come to room temperature. So some lukewarm water, just throw your eggs in there and it helps them come to temperature pretty quickly. So on my food scale, I have weighed out 6 ounces of mozzarella and 4 ounces of cream cheese. So this is going to be a fathead-ish dough, but this oat fiber is marvelous. I don't know, it really helps. It makes it, it's not tacky and sticky like hot fathead dough is. It's like a dough. You can roll it and you can do the things with it. Of course I use parchment paper, but you know what? I use my food scale to measure this out, you know, just reset it to 0 and then add the cream cheese. I got my things going, but we are going to be back here on the other cabinet working on the KitchenAid to make this dough. So right now this is in the microwave for 1 minute, and then 30 seconds stir, 30 seconds stir until it's really combined, and then we're gonna beat it and let the dough cool down so we don't scramble our eggs. So these are our hacks to make sure we don't have scrambled eggs in our pizza tub, because that's not gonna work. In the microwave, I do my thing, I'll be back, we'll be over there. Hey guys, here we are at my mixer. We're gonna be using our paddle attachment. This is not the world's best angle, but this is the best we're gonna do right now. So let me get this on here. I do have like the big stand mixer. So where's my spatula? Really, fine? Okay, so we're gonna get our cheese. This is our cream cheese and our mozzarella all melted together. That I did it for 90 seconds, but I do have a pretty high powered microwave, so it could take you just a few more times than that. So I don't know, last night it was giving me heck trying to heat up that Costco shredded roast. Okay, this is gonna get loud, so I'm not gonna subject you to this, but I'm gonna run this for about 3 or 4 minutes and let it cool down the dough. And then I'm going to start adding the eggs one at a time and let them, I could film some of this and then take out the audio. I don't know how to put music in there, but we could try. I'm really not good at editing. If you got some tips, I'm open to suggestions. Here we go. Just gonna go ahead and clean down the sides of the bowl so that we get all of this incorporated, kind of lift what's on the bottom. That's one thing about this bigger stand mixer, like the paddle doesn't go all the way to the bottom of the bowl. So when you're working with like not as much material here, it's not deep, it doesn't catch it all. So we're just gonna move this all around here, get it all off the bottom of the bowl, but you can see it's already becoming a dough. So we're gonna go ahead and let this beat for a little bit longer, and then we're gonna roll this in some saran wrap and put it in the fridge to let it kind of absorb. And we're gonna get the rest of our toppings together, which I'm only using a few. We're not going crazy. We're using some low sugar marinara sauce and cheese, pepperoni. I'm putting black olives on my part so they can learn to live with it. Babe! Phone's ringing, vibrating. Mm-hmm.
Delicious. Next up is keto lasagna. So I'm just cooking up the ground beef for this recipe. And then I know this is pizza sauce, but I'm using it as marinara. I found this at the Dollar Tree, and the macros actually are not too bad on it. So there's the macros there, if you can see that. And the ingredients actually aren't too bad either. So there's the ingredients. Hopefully you guys know you to take a screenshot.
It's Misty in the background.
The 2019
Ooh, I'm gonna get in trouble. Let me pause that. Sorry, Misty. Don't copyright me. I love you, girl. Okay. I was watching her massive meal prep to this week. It is so awesome. You guys gotta check her out. And Nicole, oh my gosh, she hit 100,000 subscribers today. Y'all, that I met her at KetoCon. She is such the realest person. Like what you see on the internet, what you see on her YouTube channel is exactly the person you meet in person. And I met quite a few people, and most everybody was pretty close, but there was a couple of snooty people. But you know what? It is what it is, you know? Maybe that's their nervous energy that comes out, and they don't mean to seem that way. I'm not gonna try to judge anybody, but I can tell you that Nicole is 180,000% exactly the person you see on her videos. Authentically and absolutely 100% the person you see in all those videos. And if you're watching, Nicole, I love you, girl, and congratulations on your 100,000 subscribers. That is, I mean, you work really hard at that, and so I've been with you since the old days, ride or die. And we're back in couponing. I'm still going to make a video of my stockpile. So now I put it out there, I have to do it. I have not couponed in 2 years. And with Nicole and Gina Schweppy, if you don't know who Gina is, and Simply Misty, who are all three now keto. Welcome back, Gina, by the way. They are all on the ketogenic diet, and I was so happy to see some familiar faces when I joined the keto world, and it has been a ride. So we have our dough. I know, that's a close-up, guys. So we got our dough here. It is like a little bit sticky right now, but once you chill it for a little bit, it is a dough. So I'm just gonna wrap it up in my saran wrap, and then we're gonna roll this out with some parchment paper, and I just Like my oven, I have preheated to 400. I'm just rolling up my sides, just tacking that around. And here is our pizza dough. So, fun fact, okay? I know if you're not in Texas, you don't have HEB, but tell me these are not fabulous. Tell me these are not fabulous. HEB brand disposable pizza trays. They make, you can cook at up to 425 degrees for 30 minutes, but if you read the back, it says you can do 450 for 13. So, and they're kind of like, and you can cut on them and all the things. I believe it said there were 14. Get me started. 13 inch pizzas. They're kind of like a cardboard. There's 5 of them in here, and it was for $2.98. And I was just going, how in the hell am I going to take a big pizza to work? You know, like without putting foil on the top, and then it takes all the cheese off. So I'm going to use one and flip another one over. So this little dip here, it will give us some height so it doesn't smash into all the toppings, and we don't lose half of them in transit. Girl, we're scientifically calculating these type of situations. Anyways, I'm having a good time tonight in my kitchen, in case you can't tell. But, you know, me and my red face, because I look really crazy this close to the camera. Anyways, alright guys, I have some pepperonis. I have another bag of mozzarella, because we used the last of what we had to make this dough. And then I'm going to pop this in the fridge, move back over to our normal side of the kitchen, which is over there, which looks like a hot mess because all the things I just made the dough is all out there. So we'll get that cleaned up. We're going to get kind of reorganized. A couple of dishes I need to do because we're going to let this chill for about 15 minutes. And I will see you with some parchment paper and a rolling pin back in a few. Hey guys, we're back over here on our side of the kitchen, and it has been about almost 45 minutes. But I've been doing some other things. I made Sid some of his little Mama Rosa pizzas from HEB. But we have our dough out here. We have some parchment paper. This is just holding down the edge of the paper. I always put it where it wants to roll up, so I put that downside. We're going to cut this in half. I usually use my vegetable scooper, but I can't locate it at this time, and I ain't got time to mess around. It is like 20 to 10. So I'm going to get this separated and get it out on the parchment paper, and we'll start spreading it out. Alright guys, we have our first pizza rolled out and in our tray. So this is going to go in the oven for 7 minutes, and we're going to work on number 2. Yeah, it was a labor of love, but you know, we'll go over that in a minute. Okay guys, so this time I just put my dough ball in the middle. I sprayed a little olive oil spray on the pie plate, and then I sprayed some on the parchment paper just to kind of help everything stick a little better. And so I'm just rolling it out right here because it was a little hard to transfer. So we've got this. Ooh, it's on top, don't worry. We're just gonna keep pushing out the dough from the center, and we got our other crust in the oven now. So we're just gonna keep on cooking and booking here and pressing this dough out. I do have my roller. Haven't used it very much, but sometimes I just take it to help push a little out of the middle, and I just use it in a circle fashion unless I need to like just kind of roll it around and just use my hands again. Once we peel this off, we'll roll over any excess crust on the sides and make us a little crust. But this has made us 2. I would say if you got these at Domino's, they're a large pizza, thin crust, but we are in the money here. This is going to be beautiful. I can feel how thick it is under my hand, so I just move it around. I think this, for me, is my preferred way to move the crust around because I can feel how thick it is, and I want it to be really even. I don't want to have one thicker part than any other part. If I feel like it's something I can't move, I'll get the rolling pin out and move it around again. So, got that. So now we're going to pull this back. And there is our pizza crust. Beautiful. Then I just tuck down these edges to make like a little crust around the edge. I just tuck it over and pull it back towards the sides. This will puff up a little in the oven, so I'm just gonna work my way around this pizza, making our little crusty edge. And then I'll put this in the oven after the other one is done, because I have to cool in between. So That is a beautiful pizza. I love these little cardboard things. They have like a glossy finish on it. All right, guys. I'm gonna pause you again so I can finish watching Misty's meal prep video. I still need to watch Gina's couponing video, and I did finish Nicole's. I have to just check her channel and see if something came out I missed. So I do try to get to everyone that I follow as often as I can, because sometimes I get a lot of notifications during the day. I can't check because I'm busy at work. But pizza crust number 2, girls. So that is going to be awesome. And can someone come do dishes? Clean up on sink number 1. Yeah. Did I tell you I dropped a whole gallon jug of pickles the other day at the grocery store in self-checkout? Yeah, that was embarrassing. They were like, we're literally clean up on self-checkout. I was like, oh my God. They didn't give me enough room to set everything, and so my monsters kind of tipped out of the bag, and then the pickles fell off. It's embarrassing. I know my face was like 8 times redder than it is right now, if you can imagine. Things happen. All right, see you back when this crust comes out of the oven. Hey guys, okay, here is crust number 1. So we are gonna let this cool before we top it, and then we'll cook it. This was 7 minutes, and then we'll top it and we'll cook it 7 minutes. So this smells good. Okay, so I didn't poke holes, so this one has a lot of bubbles. So on the second one, I took a fork and I poked some holes around. We'll see if that works out better. But it smells awesome. Yummy. After another 7 minutes, this is gonna be fabulous. All right, I'm gonna catch y'all on Keto Ginger. Off to the next. Hey guys, okay. So this is our one that we got out a minute ago. I just set our other one back for another minute. Let's check, because it didn't look quite as browned as the one we had before. I think we're in a better spot. Okay, so we're gonna take this one out and we're gonna let that cool. Turn off the noise. All right, so we're gonna let that one cool, and the poking the holes didn't stop the bubbles. So FYI, it's okay, because look, they all went down and we are good to go. I mean, there's a little mountains and valleys. Okay, so this first one, I have this Mazzetta Family Company pizza sauce, and it is 3.5 grams of carbs, 1 fiber, 2 sugars, and there's 6 servings. It's 1/4 of a cup you can use for that, and all I have left in here is 1/4 of a cup. So if I can do this whole pizza with this, yeah, we're winning. Yeah, that's what's happening. Okay, so I'm gonna just pour it in the middle, and then my dad used to manage a pizza restaurant when I was little, so, you know, I learned a few tricks. Let me point down. You pour the pizza sauce in the middle, and you get a ladle. And then you just do this number until you spread it all around. If you don't have enough, you add more. Okay, so we might not have enough for this whole pizza unless we want it to be really light sauce. But you know what? Light sauce is not a bad thing necessarily, because it's less heartburn, right? I think that we have enough sauce. I think we're good. What do you think? If you want more sauce, add more sauce, because you know what you can do? We can do this right now. Let's just test this out. Add a couple splashes of water, okay, into the jar. Put the lid back on and shake it vigorously. And it's a little runny, but I'll give you just a tad more sauce, and it's all gonna thicken up in the oven. So we're just gonna spread this around just a little bit more. And we're gonna put this back in the 400-degree oven after we put our cheese and our pepperoni. So I'm a cheese first, pepperoni top. If you want your cheese on top of your pepperoni, do you? That's my preference. I'm just that person. Okay, so I'm just getting a handful, and I'll probably do 2 handfuls. So whatever that measurement is, gauge my hand. Okay. Just want a little sick, sorry for clearing my throat, but I'm feeling a ton better than yesterday. Okay, so we got all of this cheese here, which is fabulous, and I have my pepperoni. Sorry guys. Time to take some more medicine. Sorry. Alright guys, stand by. Alright guys, thank God for sugar-free hulls. Almost died. Just kidding. That's not funny. Anyway, we're gonna pepperoni this up. I know I'm sniffling, I'm sorry. I'm sick, but I just sniffle a lot. I don't know why I do it, but right now I have a good reason. Alright, so here's our pizza. I'm just gonna, just for, you know, the purposes of beautiful, let's add a little bit more. And then I'm gonna put this back in the 400-degree oven. And we're gonna load up the next one. Alright, so this one is the one I poked holes in. You see little holes? We're gonna use some different marinara. I'm gonna go blow my nose and I'll be back. Hey guys, okay, so both our pizzas are out of the oven and we're gonna see them. Here's our pepperoni pizza. Look at that deliciousness. Let's point it down a little bit. Look at that. Oh my gosh, how does this delicious. It smells even better than it looks. So we have our other one that's, yeah, half and half. Okay, give me a minute. So I kind of tape the lid on, kind of not. Okay. Oh. And then my half with the black olives, and the other half is just pepperoni. Oh my gosh, these smell delicious. Okay, so if you like this video, yeah, half my face. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel, hit the bell, do all the things. Yeah, and I need to go to bed because I have to get up early, and yeah, I stayed up late to make these. And yeah, thank you for watching, and I love you so much. Congratulations, Nicole, on 100,000 subscribers. That is fabulous. Everybody's doing so great. Love all my peeps, and I'll see you in my next video. And as I always say, and I mean with all my heart, thank you so much.